Now, I don't want to prejudice the discussions we'll have, but I must tell this country some of what has happened so far. Mr. Young said to me in that phone conversation, we simply don't have the money. We're not misrepresenting or underrepresenting our finances. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what the accountants say that look at the annual statement. It doesn't matter what fingers are pointed. We just don't have the money. And no bank will lend us, he says, because of the regulatory problems. Well, I had to ask him to stick a pin there because I don't understand. They keep burning fire on the Public Utilities Commission. But the Public Utilities Commission is set up under law in this country, and the Public Utilities Commission is not some strange, bizarre creature. Everywhere in the world in a civilized society where utilities are in private sector hands, there is a Public Utilities Commission. And the fact that there are disagreements between the utility providers and the Public Utilities Commission is par for the course. There are formulas to work out those differences. Ultimately, there is recourse to the courts of the country. So when BEL says, oh, no bank will lend us because of the regulatory challenges, I really am at a loss to understand how that can be justification for this state of bankruptcy, I use the word again advisedly, that BEL finds itself in. In terms of the solution, Mr. Young is basically saying to me, well, we will need this huge cash infusion so that we can service our debts and pay for energy. The banks won't lend us. He says to me, raise the ceiling on the letter of credit that government guarantees that allows them to get the electricity from CFE and pay as they go along up to $10 million, Belize dollars. They're right at the margins, and that's why we have been prepaying our electricity bills to help them. He says raise it to $20 million. But then he tells me that $20 million will only buy basically like 28 days worth of energy. So we're the guarantors. We're already on the hook for the first 10 million because they're right at the margins, and government is to raise it by another $10 million just by the say-so of BEL. There's no way government is going to do that. That's ultimately, if we have to pay on that on that guarantee of the letter of credit, it is taxpayers' money that we will have to pay. Government cannot be so carefree, laissez-faire with taxpayers' money. So that's out of the question. But if BEL can't get money to pay for energy, then it seems to me that BEL is on the brink of becoming non-operational. And I am saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, that the government of Belize cannot have that happen. I will try to report again to you as quickly after that meeting on Friday as I can. They're at the margins, so Mexico is threatening to cut us off again. Government is prepared to prepay another couple of months' electricity bills, $4 million, and that will buy us 12 days or so. And it is my promise to the Belizean people that within that 12 days, a solution will be found.